big point here is that one person has impact on culture. So this time I want to tell you a true workplace story about a job I held way back in the 1900s, people. And I worked at a call center, something like this. I worked at the phone company. So if you called to dispute your bill back in the 1900s, you might very well have gotten me on the other end of the phone when you called in there. And so working in a billing center, I will tell you that we do not get lots of very happy customers. They kind of fall into one of two buckets, generally speaking. So the first group of customers we get, these are people back in the day who they or their kids ran up like hundreds of dollars in charges, calling like 900 numbers. That was one bucket of customers, and they were like irate and belligerent and rude, and they were hard to deal with, but also easy because we were like, I'm not feeling inclined to do anything for you. The second bucket of customers, though, were people who I'll just say probably were seniors, and they tend to be very nice, very patient, very kind. And I think frequently they called in because they were simply lonely. And they wanted to talk. They were patient. They had lots of questions. They were always nice and everything. But the challenge was for us that in this call center environment, we had this thing called an average call handling time. And it was our goal for the amount of time it took us to get the customer on the phone and off. And for this particular call center, that goal was 5 minutes. And I'm like spitting some game at you all right now. So I want you to know that when you call into a call center and after you wait listening to that music for like 15 minutes, now that person's job is to get you off the phone in 5 minutes or less. But anyway, folks would call in and we're trying to like rush through and get people off the phone as quickly as possible. And what was happening was we were starting to really compromise on our service delivery. Our customer service scores were starting to go down. And our manager of our small team of like 8 or 9 people out of hundreds in the call center got the team together and said, listen, team, we have got to do better. And I want to give you a new way to think about how you deal with customers. I do not want you to rush them off the phone. Now, I'll be very honest. I was very young at the time, and I'm ready to roll my eyes sitting in that meeting thinking, oh, my goodness. Our manager is about to tell us to treat every customer like it's our only customer, which is impossible to do when you are in a call center environment and you literally have a call coming at you. As soon as the next one leaves, you have the next one coming in. But she didn't say that. Instead, she said, I want you to treat every customer as if you are the only person they are going to have a conversation with today. And that hit hard. That changed the focus a lot. That became, now I'm not trying to get the person off the phone now. I really could be representing all of humanity in this next conversation I have right now. And here's what happened after our boss kind of had that meeting with us. Not only did we get better at treating our customers well, but we started treating each other as a team better. And this was one manager out of dozens in a call center, speaking to 8 employees out of hundreds in a call center. But it had a major impact. And it started to shift slowly our team culture, and it started to spread out from there.